come vape with me. Blu sent me a device. It's called Blu Pro. And I was very interested to try it because this is the first device I've tried made by a tobacco company. And I have to say, I'm quite impressed. The box is easy to open. I'll put a photograph of what it looks like when it comes. The e-liquid is easy to open. The bottles are reasonably easy to squeeze. The filling is easy. The tank works very well, though it has a very strange atomizer on it. And I'm not sure what that is. I actually filled that before I'd looked at the atomizer. I have tried to unscrew it, but I don't think it's a replaceable atomizer. However, I went along to my local, cooperative, because Blu is available in all the supermarkets and all the cooperatives in England, and presumably they're all over the USA as well. And I bought myself a new tank because I wanted to look at the atomizer. Well, I'm not much further actually with my discovery, but I did think I had seen wicks hanging down. Now I don't know if you can see that, but there are two wicks, long wicks hanging down. So the atty is a top atty. It's unmovable. I think it's totally built into the tank, which means you have to buy a new tank. But in fact, the tanks aren't that expensive. And some atties nowadays, if you just buy the atties, are pretty expensive. So that's Blu. It's available everywhere. It has e-liquid. Oh, I must tell you about the e-liquid. I had an e-liquid box here somewhere. I don't know where it's gone to now. I'll have to put another picture on. Oh, anyway, there's the bottle of e-liquid. That's vanilla. That is the best vanilla I've ever vaped. Gosh, beautiful vanilla, 18 milligrams. Blu only sell 18 milligrams strength of nicotine. And I think that's a good thing because a lot of new people coming into vaping are choosing 0 nicotine or 6 milligrams nicotine because they don't understand that it's not the nicotine that is the killing part of smoking. It's the smoke and all the other chemicals in the smoke that actually make you so addicted and also that cause illness. So it's unfortunate, and I've seen it with my own eyes. I just want no nicotine. I won't have any nicotine, or I'll have a very low bit of nicotine, which is an error because when you first start vaping, you have to get a really good hit to enjoy it, or even to begin to enjoy it, or even to slightly feel that it's as nice as smoking. So I have to say I'm quite impressed with this Blu. The tank is strange because there must be some kind of springing, or it's sprung somewhere because you have to push down to get the tank in. Oh dear, there we are, I've done it. So you have to push them together. You can feel it sprung. The fit is absolutely perfect. How it's made is beautiful. I even like the dark look and even the dark tank. It's very elegant. It does not look like a cigarette, so God knows why Blu still use this ridiculous light on the end. Oh, I don't like those blue lights, and seeing it doesn't look anything like a cigarette, why on earth are we stuck with blue lights on the end of devices? I wish they'd all go away. Where is this? I was just showing it on the other movie I made. Oh, yeah. The battery charger has got an absolute unique charging end for an ego. It is an ego fitting, by the way. It's an ego, and those tanks will actually fit on other batteries. They even fit on my box mod. But this charging business is unique, which means that new vapors cannot possibly charge their device in a generic device or an incorrect charger. Now, I like that. It's very safety conscious. So I like that. And I must say, Blu, I think, is made by Imperial Tobacco. Not sure, it seems to have changed hands so many times. But I must say, I am impressed because it seems to really think about the smoker coming into vaping. It's designed for smokers. And the fact that it's virtually idiot proof and it has good instructions, and the fact even that the Atty sticks out the top because you cannot possibly fill it in the wrong place. It is being thought through very carefully so that if a newbie begins with this device, they make the least amount of errors on it. Again, it's only got one battery in the pack, but the batteries are available all over the place, and it would be easy to buy another battery, 650 milliamp hour, or even 950. This is a 950. On charge, they take about 2.5 or 3 hours to recharge. But if a smoker doesn't have a second battery, while you're waiting for your device to charge is the time you go for your fags. So a second battery is really, really important, I think. That's what I think. And that's how it happened for me, that I had to have loads of batteries so at any moment I could just have something to draw on in the time when I was switching from smoking to vaping. So Blu, I'm really impressed. I like it. I really like it. I like how it looks. I like how carefully it's been put together. I hate the blue light on the end. Lose the blue light, Blu. It's unnecessary because nobody could possibly think that is a cigarette. But it's been fun using it, and I'm glad I've tried this. It has a different feeling to it to other devices that I've used. Possibly, I can't explain it, but it's very nice. It also means, if it's freely available everywhere, that smokers who are wanting to vape don't have to sort of muddle around the internet trying to find a decent device or something that will suit them, or listening to everybody's reviews, or watching people sub-ohming and getting completely confused, because this second generation kind of device is completely different and perfectly satisfactory for people to start vaping with. I think Blu, if you want something new to add to your collection, because Blu starts with little black look-alike e-cigarettes, that stuff I don't like. This is their second generation device, but it would be wonderful if it just simply had adjustable power at the bottom, because I think that's quite a simple concept for a vapor. Once they're using this, they don't have to twiddle around with the knobs in the beginning, but a device with heat control, wattage control, would be a very excellent next device. This is called the Blu Pro, so I don't know what you'd call the next one that would have some kind of wattage, ability to change wattage. But I think even smokers are becoming aware of using bigger devices to start with, instead of starting with something that looks like a little cigarette, and in the end those are not really satisfying. So that was a very nice experience. Thanks, Blu. Lose the light, but your vanilla flavored e-liquid is absolutely dreamy. I'm going to go to the cooperative and buy myself some more. Thank you. Thanks for vaping with me.